And we are live. Hello everyone, this is the Void Executive and welcome to the stream. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys had some really good holidays, those who hadn't, and a good Monday, I would say. I am, oh, Jesus, so excited I picked my mic. Hello, it's good to see you back. I was missing doing all this, so I'm so glad that I came back. I've had a very chill, very wonderful holiday. I can tell you more about it. And like now that I came back 2 days ago, and now it's the time to go on turbocharge, both in terms of like continuing the projects that we have still ongoing, and at the same time with the output in regards to YouTube videos. In fact, I will tell you more, but today I started editing the gameplay of No, I'm Not a Human, which has been like very, like, it's nothing too serious in terms of editing, but it's giving me a lot of insights with the process. In the meantime, let's show the progress of where we left off with the Evil Sisters project. Speaking of which, I forgot to open my references. Let me do it real quick. There we go. Yeah, so last time we left off that we started working on these perfume bottles, but they are still very much still a work in progress, so I guess we'll continue to work on those and see how far we got. Without further ado, let's begin. So if I have to give a rough estimate, I want to be generous with the estimate. I think we will be able to finish it within 2 streams, I think, including this one. If we manage to do this right away, I think we'll be able to finish this illustration and go with the next one. But I think I need to get my bearings with all of the different layers, because I remember that with these perfume bottles it's been quite a bit of a challenge. So yeah, very excited. Did a few things on vacation. I was primarily at my, like, we have a car, like my family has a house in the countryside. It's the house that my grandparents used to have, and we spent our time there, away from all the noise and things of that nature. Spent time with some friends I have over there, and all pretty nice, I would say. Oh. Let me just quickly check if everything is working fine. YouTube seems fine, and so does Twitch. Was it nice and cool there? Cooler than the city, but it was still very hot. In fact, we always had to keep our windows open during the night, because it's one of those very old, like, the place is a very small village on top. It's like a medieval, old medieval village, right? And the house we have is as old as the place itself, so we don't have any air conditioning or any fans, so we suffered the heat more compared to where we usually live in. But in the usually in the evening, it's one of those places where it cools off very quickly, and it's also one of those places where during the winter it gets very cold. But yeah, I mean, it was bearable. It was simply a matter of getting used to it. Oh, also, of course, no Wi-Fi, which is another reason why I couldn't do much about it. Like, in terms of even if I wanted to stream, one reason is because I stream on my tower PC and I cannot bring it around, and secondly because we didn't have Wi-Fi over there. Like, I did have mobile data, but that was pretty much it. But I took like some time to do some things that I've always wanted to do. One of them is, like, I got one of those apps for to read manga, and I read the entirety of Berserk, because it was something that I've always wanted to check out, and let's say that I am a big Berserk fan now. Excited for when the other chapters will be released. Then what else? Well, as I said, like, today I've started editing down the gameplay of No, I'm Not a Human. So far it's only been very simple stuff. Like basically I've downloaded all the VODs that we've made and pretty much trimmed down some unnecessary moments. Like maybe there are some parts where I stay silent for pauses, for very long pauses, or like remove some dead moments or technical issues, that sort of thing. And also added some light editing, but nothing too crazy, because the idea that I wanted to do with the entire playthrough video is that like I wanted it to be as similar to, like, you know how many streamers, like, they do many streams on a different game with different VODs, and they have the VODs, but then also at some point they will post like a video with all of the different VODs stitched together. So what I want to do is something similar, but since I'm here, I will also take the opportunity to cut out some boring moments or some unnecessary moments, and also add some light editing to the point that it's more similar to a classic YouTube video instead of a simple copy and paste of all of the different gameplay VODs. Okay, before I want to continue this one, I want to find some references, because let me show you briefly the references that I am using at the moment. There we go. So I am using these references, but I mean, you can see how it's kind of hard to tell. Like, I can tell that there are some liquids inside, but I need to find some higher resolution references in which I can see different perfumes with the liquid that's visible inside. So this way it will be easier for me to draw the liquid, because essentially what I've done last time is only draw empty bottles, maybe with the exception of this one green over here. So let me see if I still got it. Let me quickly pull up some good old Google Images. There we go. Let's see. Perfume bottles. Yeah, okay. I want to avoid these types of images because they are too like it doesn't help me at all. Like something like this one, but maybe less. Oh, okay. Now we are getting somewhere. Yeah, this one is very... It's a very useful image. Let me simply... over here. Like, this is the reference that I've used for the background. Like, I basically copied it, but because I couldn't be bothered to try and replicate, like, and make it new designs every time. Okay, I will keep this one on one side so I can have a reference on how coloration affects the different bottles. I want to say something, but I don't know what to say. Can I go story time while you draw? Yeah, of course. In the meantime, I will work on these bottles, and I think I have a feeling that we'll spend quite some time working on these bottles over here, because I can see how they are still very rough. Cara lore dropping coming, yeah. Okay, let me lower the music just a little bit. And I think it's best if I turn off every single bottle and work on each bottle individually. So let me do... Jesus, how many have I done? Like, okay. Okay. Perfume bottle number 1. Yeah, at this point I think I should merge this sketch with everything else. Yeah, let's try. Oh my gosh, I don't think YouTube likes the lore I'm dropping. Oh, really? Is it not liking certain words? Can you try to word it differently? As always, YouTube, like, it's giving issues, wouldn't be the same. Like, lately, one thing that I noticed, I don't know if it's the my browser's fault or maybe some of the extensions. Basically, I've noticed that I have to essentially reload 2 times the same page, because otherwise it's stuck in a weird loop. Okay, first, a grade 7 got expelled in the first 2 months of school. Second, 8 people got suspended because of 2 reasons. I think you need to fill me in, because I'm not familiar with how grades work. So, for instance, grade 7, like, how old are the students who do grade 7? Yeah, so, like, I hope the drama got you entertained at least. Yeah, we need to definitely work with this one. Let me... Grade 7, middle school, the usual age is 11-12, while grade 8 is 13-14. Okay, thank you. Okay. I don't remember. You are from the US, right? Because I think that's the US that has grades. So the 2 reasons 8 people got suspended for a week is because 6 were caught doing vaping, and the 2 who were girls unfortunately got suspended because let's have a drum roll. Oh, what were they? What did they got suspended for? Very, very curious. And like vaping, I do understand the reason. I remember when I was doing middle school. Two who were unfortunately got suspended because of my religion teacher caught them passing notes, and when he saw the note he got mad because they were talking about some girl named Tara really badly. I don't know the contents. So like if they got suspended over those comments, they must have been really nasty, I'd assume. I remember when I did middle school, like I had classmates smoke, and it wasn't even vapes. Like vapes were not really a thing compared to today. They mostly smoked cigarettes, but if I remember correctly, they never really did that inside of the school. Maybe they did it like right outside the school entrance or the school gate. I remember that we had this one girl who once got not suspended, but she got our math teacher wanted to talk to her because she was wearing in such a mature way for her age that the teacher got concerned, as in the sense of like how she may become a target of harassment because of how she dressed up. Like she was dressing in a very provocative way for a 13-14 years old, let's say, like super bright red lipstick, mini skirt, like I don't want to be mean, but she almost she genuinely looked like a regular street hooker at one point. But I don't think like that girl cared really that much. But yeah, they were okay. Yeah, I mean, they didn't she didn't get any problems. It was just a concern that my teachers had because of how she dressed. No, later she was perfectly fine. Nothing happened. It was just a legitimate concern that any other person would have had by seeing that 14-year-old dress in that specific way. Which, like, I would have been worried too, because I mean, to some extent, the teachers are also responsible in some way, right? Like, it's almost their duty to kind of guide the students, other than the parents. Like, of course, the main responsibility is of the parents, but the teachers also have their own. Okay, I want to try and do... Let me see if I can apply something real quick, because I am realizing how it's proving very tricky. Let me do a test real quick. Oops. No, wrong one. Saturation. Okay. Then let's do. Like I remember my classmates in general. Some of them, they were pretty weird, I must say. Like very weird. I remember that like we had in the third year we had to do some course as to kind of guide us to choose the type of high school depending on what we wanted to do. And I had this classmate, which it was basically the class clown, or one of the class clowns. And like one of the things that the teachers asked was something like, well, what would you like to do as a job, right? And he wanted to be a truck driver. Like he was like, yeah, I want to be a truck driver. And I remember it kind of took the teachers off guard in some way, because, you know, when you ask a teenager about what they want to do as a job, they always say more or less the same things, right? Like, I want to be an engineer, want to be a doctor, want to be a lawyer. No. For him, truck driver. And truck drivers chill. I mean, yeah, but I know that they come with their own problems. For example, I know that they suffer a lot from hemorrhoids, for instance. Okay, let's see. Realistic child. I mean, it was also weird when he said it, because he didn't have the looks or physique of a truck driver either. Like, you wouldn't expect a kid like him to be like, yeah, I want to be a truck driver. What? What do you mean, what? He was also like he was very chill, very funny, but he was like weird. But maybe, I think I would say in a positive way. Like, he was someone who didn't know how to read he only could read the digital clocks. Like, he couldn't read the analog clocks. And then he didn't know how to tie his shoes at 14. What did you want to be when you were a teen then? I originally wanted to be an engineer, and in particular I wanted to be a robotics engineer. But the reason is kind of stupid. I was like, yeah, because I like robots and I want to be the one who makes Terminators and stuff. Like, I said robotics because I liked robots, but that was pretty much it. My message got sent so late. I meant, what about the fact you said truck drivers got hemorrhoids? Yeah, they got hemorrhoids because they have to, since they usually have to do long journeys in those trucks, and those trucks are not really the most delicate vehicles either. Like imagine when you use the bus, that it vibrates your ass all the time when you sit. Imagine something similar, but for hours and hours on end. As far as I know, that increases the chances of getting hemorrhoids. If I'm not mistaken, truck driving is considered a job that that puts a toll on your health. Like in my country, if I'm not mistaken, truck driving is considered as physically taxing, at least in terms of like worker protection. It is taken in the same level as, for example, construction workers. Like it's one of those jobs that take a toll on your physical body because of the strain that it gives you. Which is a bit counterintuitive, because one might say, well, you just need to drive a truck all the time. How hard can it be? Like when I made, when I studied to get my driver's license, my driving instructor was one who used to be a truck driver, and he told me, like, you know how in cars you have 5 to 6 gears. If I remember correctly, those big ass trucks that you find in the highway that carry all the goods, they like have 16 different gears, because it uses a fundamentally different type of engine and all of that stuff. Like it's not something that is that simple either. My feeble brain is too smooth for that. I mean, yeah. Like I had to learn how to draw a manual, but if I will ever get a car, it will have automatic drive. Okay, I see that this one is pretty good in terms of quality compared to before. Let's try and do the same with all of the other ones. I'll try to bring all of them to a better level in parallel, instead of hyper focusing on one bottle at a time. I think this can be a good start. Yeah, let's see what's the next bottle that we can work on. Oh, yeah, let's try this one. I am so tempted to use some photo bashing for these bottles, which would make things much easier, but I must resist the urge and do it all manually. And yeah, so basically, yeah, I started high school. I don't know how it is in the US, but here in Italy, there are different types of high school. One more focused on a particular set of subjects than the others, so that you kind of get ready for the university that you eventually want to do. For example, the main fields are linguistics, scientific high school, art high school, and then there are some other high school equivalents, but they are not necessarily called high schools, but they are more focused on like manual labor or computer stuff and stuff like that. And because I originally wanted to be an engineer, I chose because I wanted to make the cool robots. I originally chose to take the scientific high school, the scientific one. Me too, I don't know how is high school in US as well. Fair enough. And my passion for drawing, like in high school here it's 5 years, and I got my passion for drawing during the 3rd year, which was really inconvenient for me, because like if it was at the 1st or 2nd year I could have easily switched to art school. The problem with switching too late from one type to the other is that you will eventually have to do some before you even switch the school to the other type that you want to get into. You need to do some tests as to get back on track in terms of subjects, because of course since I did the scientific one, the art category wasn't as developed as the one done in the artistic version. And so I was in the 3rd year and I was like, might as well just finish this scientific high school altogether and then focus on my drawing passion later, like after I finish high school, which is essentially what I did. Like after getting out of high school with the bare minimum score required to pass, I decided to do art school, like the university equivalent of art school, and had a bachelor degree in illustration. Then I did that was 3 years. Then I did 3 more years for not illustration but concept art, and then here I am now. I don't remember. What did you guys want to do eventually? Like, what do you want to eventually do later, either in a university or in life in general? I got a question. Was it hard for you to find your passion? For me, my passion, it was quite sudden. A little bit of lore. Like, when I got the passion, it was in, if I remember, 2015, 2016. And you know, when you sometimes have those very vivid dreams that you still remember today, to this day. Well, I had one of those and I liked it so much that when I woke up I was like, oh, I really like it. I wish I could somehow show it to others other than simple words, right? And so that is how I wanted to start get good and learn how to draw. Also, it was the period where in my YouTube feed, I was getting a lot of recommendations of speed paints. In particular, it was the period where Five Nights at Freddy's was still very much popular. And because of that, I was getting speed paints of these fan arts of Five Nights at Freddy's, right? It's not like because it was Five Nights at Freddy's, but I really liked the process that those videos had of being able to create whatever you want to do, whatever you have in mind. Like you've had something in mind and then you create it with your imagination. I really liked that concept, that idea of creating your own worlds, create your own stories. Like I remember when I was a kid, me and my brother, we had a shit ton of toys, and what we would do is that I remember that over the years, as we played with the toys that we were given, we would create entire sagas and different ages across years between our toys and our bedroom, which was called the Toy Kingdom. And like we had this castle, and like I don't know how to explain it. Like imagine like Game of Thrones levels sagas, but within our own little toy kingdom. Like we had this castle where for a certain amount of years the ruler was one particular toy. Then after some time he got usurped and another toy took its place as king of the kingdom. Then after some years another one took place. And we kinda went along with it. Like I think that type of imagination kinda played a role in my decision. Battle for the Throne. Yeah, like let me see if I can find it, because it was a very specific toy castle. Let me see if I can. It was Fisher-Price Castle. Yes, it was this one. We had this Fisher-Price Castle with these exact soldiers. Yeah, it was exactly this one. We had these golden. Wait, let me see if you can see it. Yeah, we had both the black and the golden knights. We didn't have the entire set because it was something given by another kid who was too old, and so and so we donated the castle and some of the soldiers to us. But there was a time where the castle was first ruled by the Black Knights. Then later it was, but by some time, I mean like let's say for 1, 2, 3 years, we played and made our stories with the saga of these Black Knights being in charge of the castle. Then later we made like a major event where maybe they get overthrown and then the Righteous Knights rule, and then we do that for another 1 or 2 years. Yeah. Let's say it was a very dynamic playing environment. Because as the years went on, we got new toys, and because of that, we had new avenues for different stories to take place. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm really doing here, so I think I will try not to think about it too much. Oh yeah, for your question, I don't even know what I want to eventually be when I get a job. I haven't really thought of it since I couldn't think of what mostly interests me to do. I mean, if you are uncertain, I got that message prepared since a while ago. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. Like, I don't think it's too hard to know what your passions are. You simply need to think to yourself, well, what are some things that I really, really like to do that I cannot be without? Like it's like a deep need to do that particular stuff. I will be the financial manager of a multi-billion-dollar company, cashier at McDonald's. I mean, as far as I know, like, the people I knew that worked at McDonald's and stuff like that, they've only did that as a temporary thing, instead of, like, I don't think I've ever known people who actually want to climb the corporate ladder of things like McDonald's. Especially since I think it's a very stressful thing. Like, I don't know, it doesn't inspire me much joy just by thinking about it. Corporate ladder. I mean, you can do it here at Void Corporation, however. People do own those branches. Yeah, but I don't know, like, sometimes I think that there are some roles and jobs that I don't think I will ever do. Like, I would rather end my life rather than do them because of how much I know I would hate them. But it's one of those things that you say to yourself, well, thank goodness that there are other people doing it instead of me. I'm talking both about high-end corporate jobs and like low-level, like oil rig type of deal. Like, because something that many people tend to like misunderstand is, like, I don't know, let's take the CEO role, for example, right? People are very quick to jump to, oh, well, he just doesn't do anything and makes a bunch of money. Like, yes, they do make a bunch of money, but they never have the time to actually enjoy those money. If you get what I mean. Like, my father works at a similar corporate place. He's not one of the higher ups, but he knows that he's higher ups, like the directors, for example. If you are a director and you are on vacation, for example, if you get a call which tells you, okay, by tomorrow you need to be at our meeting here back at base, you need to be there back at base. Like, you earn a lot of money, but at any time, if you get called, you need to be present. Like, the corporate jobs takes a lot of your personal time and personal life, and it's something that only few people are cut for it. Like, you really have to like doing it. Oh, you must depart? Oh, it's okay. Farewell and take care. Hey, thank you for sticking by. We'll see you in 2 days. Oh, hey hacks, welcome back. I'd argue against that about Elon Musk since he tweets at every moment of the day. which is not how you do that at work if you are a CEO of how many companies he owns. I don't know, like, do not mistake the, like, after all, how long does it take to make a tweet? Like 2 minutes? I don't know how much Elon Musk tweets, but to reach that level, you have to be cut for it. It's not as easy as it seems. Even for the Elon Musks and the Mark Zuckerbergs. Like, of course, if they ever decide to retire, then they are basically set for life and for 5 other generations. But like from what I've read or what I've seen, the life of a CEO or if not a CEO, a high ranking executive, it's not something that most people would like to do. Especially because another thing is like here in Italy, if you are not a director, like if you are a simple employee, you cannot get like, in order to get fired, you have a lot of worker protections. Like, they cannot just fire you and kick you out. They can with directors, however. Like, it's a high risk, high reward type of thing. You feel me? Also, I think you need to have a lot of mental strength, because that is a very competitive environment, and people are very they are very competitive, and you need to be kinda cut for it. Like, if you try and go there and be quote-unquote nice, you will not get far. You have to be kind of a scumbag in order to climb. And it kinda aligns with some of the I know there's been some studies about some traits that CEOs and those type of people tend to have, which often align with the narcissistic traits, but simply because that's what helps you the most in reaching those higher levels. Like a psycho, like an American psycho. Yeah, like not all of them, of course, but some narcissistic, not necessarily psychotic, but narcissistic traits are very, like, they help you a lot in climbing the ladder. Like, everyone out there who wants to get to the higher ranks is trying to get you. And they try to take you down at any moment. Like, it's kind of a, if you want to take some gamer terms, it's like of a king of the hill situation. And of course, that's something that I would not want to do. Also because, like, you earn a bunch of money, but you don't have really the time to spend them. Unless, of course, then you retire and stuff like that. But if you are someone who really cares about the company and wants to work for the betterment of the company, like, it takes up a lot of your time, to some detrimental effects, I would say. If I remember correctly, like Steve Jobs, I remember he was like hated by his whole family because he was kind of a jerk, to the point that the people didn't miss him when he was at his deathbed because of an asshole, or how of an asshole he was, even to his own family members. Then of course you get the exceptions, like I don't know, Gabe Newell, who as far as I know, he is the most wholesome type of CEO ever. Like there are, I think, two kinds of CEOs. Like there are those CEOs who became CEOs because of a passion, like Gabe Newell. He was, I think, a software developer or even a game developer, if I remember correctly. And then he founded Valve. And then there are those who simply do it for the money, which are those narcissistic type of CEOs. You work on Windows before founding Valve, yeah. Then there's also, like, I watched a very interesting video which explained the role of CEOs, and here the author of the video makes a distinction between CEOs who founded the company and CEOs who did not found the company, because the ones who did not found the company, they are hired, essentially. They are elected, if I'm not mistaken. Like, they are democratically elected by the shareholders, and the shareholders are basically the ones with the money, right? And so they essentially do what the shareholders tell them to do. And while it is very lucrative, they are also they also become the scapegoat for everything that happens within the company. Yeah, the board. I don't know, like, lots of things are very complicated. And one thing that I've noticed these days is that people tend to oversimplify things. But yeah, to circle back to what I was saying, like, that type of corporate position, corporate job is something that I don't think I will ever do. Too much stress, I believe. Let me see if I can do something about this one. Okay, yeah, let me try and remove some of these parts. Yeah, so another thing, going even more back to my original point, is when choosing what to do, I think it's best to find something that you like and not choose something because of the money. I don't think doing something because it pays well is a good way to approach your life. Like if you find something that you really like, even if it's not the most lucrative thing imaginable, like it really doesn't have to be, because the moment you like doing what you love, the money really, like as long as it pays enough to let you survive, of course, the money becomes secondary. Like it becomes more of a bonus, let's say. Like, look at me, for example. I am doing what many people would advise against, I would argue. Given the things that are happening overall within the art sphere, but I do it because I like it, not necessarily because it pays well. Otherwise, I would do something entirely different. Like drawing spicy stuff. I would love to do some drawings where I draw some more spicy stuff, but unfortunately Twitch is very strict about any form of partial nudity and stuff like that, which is unfortunate. I think I needed a reminder to go for what I like and not for money. Yeah, like it's something that people tend to forget, unfortunately. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's copium because I'm not quote-unquote ultra rich. But like, I'm not saying that money is not important, because it definitely is, but it's not the ultimate end goal, you know? Especially because, like, if you look at those who earn a shit of money, they have a bunch of money, they don't even know how to spend them, and then they get super bored. Whereas if you have a passion of yours, you can just do that passion for as long as you like, and then you are pretty much set. So yeah, just think about what you like doing. The moment you find it, then that is the right thing to pursue. Now, I don't know your personal tastes and passions specifically, but do you think you have a vague idea on what you might like to do eventually? Let's see. Oh, maybe. Oh. And maybe if I can change. The opacity, maybe? Then it can also happen that you may start with something that you think is a passion, and then out of nowhere you discover something that unexpected, and that becomes your passion. Kind of like what happened to me. I originally was Like, yeah, I want to be an engineer, make cool robots, and then I discovered my passion for drawing, which is something that if you told me like middle school teenager version of me that I would be someone who draws stuff, I wouldn't believe it. I think I might have an idea. Probably building and art. Yeah, then I would try and start looking for those things. I think lots of people are artists even when they think they are not. Like, I think a lot of people are secretly artists without even realizing it. The reason I said that is because art has been a part of our human experience since we were cavemen. So it's something really hard to get rid of, let's say. Let's see, quick comparison. Okay, I need to start also thinking about the light coming from one direction, because then it will allow me to shade the bottles more appropriately. Oh, 1 second. Had to search for it, but I found him. There is an Italian Twitch streamer that draws some pin-up style drawings, often on the spicier side. Diego Fichera. Let me check it out. Diego Fichera. Oh yeah, definitely. I can see. What do you mean by that? Yeah, it's a bit spicier, but it's not too spicy. At least I see an art of Jinx that is pretty nice. I will not show it because of TOS, but if you want to look at really spicy Italian artists, look at Milo Manara. Let me type it out so you guys can look it up. Like, this one is one of the most famous artists when it comes to drawing spicy stuff, but also while having a little bit of taste and being a more modern version. Like, he got famous for mostly drawing women. Okay. He is a traditional artist, so he is also very skilled because of that. I think he mostly used... I don't remember what he used. If watercolors or oil. I think watercolors. Colors. But yeah, if you look at his works are are much spicier. Like I have one of the mini projects that I want to do is a fan art of an upcoming game called Airframe Ultra. It's a racing game, right? And it has PS1 graphics, but I wanted to make a fan art because it has a character customization, and you can make female characters basically topless. Basically, it has two X's on top of covering their nipples, and that's pretty much it. But since it's PS1 graphics, you basically cannot really notice it because they are literally just polygons. I wanted to do a fan art of one of the characters that I've created, which has a bare chest, but unfortunately because of Twitch I cannot do that. Looks nice, yeah, it looks very nice. It's an artist that is really critically acclaimed within the Italian artist community. One of the old classics. It's also like very it kind of leans into comic book style, comic book type of drawings. It's not necessarily my type, but he is a master in terms of anatomy. I'm sure if you look for long enough, you will eventually find some not safe for work material drawn from that guy. But yeah, so best way to learn how to draw anatomy, just draw not safe for work material, like legitimately. I'm not a not safe for work artist, but I should try and do some not safe for work pieces, even just by myself, in order to better learn the anatomy. I'm gonna sleep first for like 10 minutes. I have to unfortunately prepare for school through this heavy rain. Oh, it's raining for you. Well, hope you don't get too soaked. I personally hate rain. But yeah, hey, thanks for sticking by. We'll see you in 2 days. Peace out. Oh, also another thing. I'm not entirely sure if I should do it within this week or for the next week. I want to start the next gaming series. The thing is, I'm not sure what game to bring. I have a few options, or a few proposals, I would say. The main issue is that I will need to check if those games run well on my PC. Because some of them I do realize how they may be too much for my poor PC to even try streaming them. So I will probably do a poll like I did last time, and then propose some of the games that will be proposed are the same that I've been proposed last time. Things like Mouthwashing or Disco Elysium. Although I think I will add among the choices things like Baldur's Gate or something like that. So you guys will have some variety in terms of options to choose from. Like we both have some it will be mostly indie titles, but I want to throw in some big leagues, like as I said, Baldur's Gate. Which is one of those games that I am really looking forward to try them out. And I think I can safely run it. I did check the specs and I think I should be able to run it. Then about the one that I'm doing the video of, one thing that I'm noticing is that I'm because I am editing the gaming series, or like at least compiling the VODs together, I am starting to get used to hearing my own recorded voice, which I've noticed that it's been more difficult earlier, because it's so different from how I hear myself. Watching Baldur's Gate 3 and playing, it's a whole different experience. Along playing it with friends, yeah, I know that it can be played with friends, but I don't know, I think I will try it for a solo experience. But when you say that watching Baldur's Gate and playing it is a whole different experience, do you think Baldur's Gate is one of those games that are very fun to play but very boring to watch? Because like I want to avoid doing something that is also boring to watch, no matter how fun it may be to play. Like there are some games, some genres that unfortunately fall into this problem, unless you are a content creator that does exclusively that type of genre. That genre that comes to mind is I don't remember the name. It's like management games like Factorio or City Skylines. Like those are games that I can imagine myself really liking to play, but extremely boring to watch unless you are someone who is very passionate about those genres already. It's kind of a coin flip for me. What about Rimworld? Yeah, I mean that is very similar. Another game that I've also brought on the channel, but only to showcase and never to play, is Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress for me is extremely fun to play, but I am not sure how well it is of a game to bring for a stream. For YouTube videos it's perfect because you, like, with the power of editing, you can remove all of the boring parts out, but for a purely streaming experience, I don't think that management games are a good candidate. Hello, yay, welcome to the stream. It's been so long indeed. I've been itching to come back as well, and today we started big. We are simply continuing the illustration that we left off. Right now last time we did some rough sketches of these perfume bottles, and now I am working in much more detail, slowly but steadily, with every single one of them. it's really not like there really isn't long left to do on this overall illustration. I imagine that this area in particular will take a lot of time because of the complexity of the glass material, all of the different items, which means that we'll need to work with the different lightings and stuff. So it will take, I think, at least 2 more streams, including this one, but it's not unreasonable to have a third eventually. It depends on how long it will take for me to work on these little details. How was your vacation? All good, all good. Very chill. I kinda missed like, since we were away with essentially no internet, no AC, no nothing, it was very relaxing, but you know, when you get relaxed so much, like in those days where you have nothing to do, you wake up super late, but then you get tired from doing nothing. It eventually got like that. Not that I didn't enjoy it, because I spent a lot of time with my friends over there. We stayed at the house where my grandparents used to live, and it's in one of those old medieval villages. I have some friends over there, so we played a lot of board games. We had a lot of fun, but I kinda missed streaming back to you guys and continuing the different projects. Oh Jesus, it's been a while since we had one of those AI thingies. Let me just simply ban the guy. There we go. Yeah, it's an account created 2 days ago. Apologies for that. Go eat 1 liter of rotten yogurt, damn AI. Yeah. But yeah, so now we were talking about what to potentially bring for the next gaming series, and I was saying how there are some games that I don't think are good content for streaming, and I think one of them is management games. So games like RimWorld, Factorio, City Skylines, Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress, I think, is perfect for YouTube videos, because you can edit stuff and you can narrate the story that is happening, but the problem with those types of games is that there is a lot of time where nothing much happens, and usually when I try to guess what people might like watching, I try to think to myself what I personally like to watch and not like to watch. And with games, with those types of games, I know that I would not necessarily enjoy watching entire streams of it. Videos, no problem. But streams, I'm not entirely sure. Which is why I don't think I will probably bring those games. Like, unless, of course, I would become like one of those YouTubers that do only those types of games. Then it would be a different conversation, because it would be for a particular niche of users, but that's not what I want to do. At least when bringing gaming content, I want to be someone that primarily brings indie games, because I personally believe that indie games are, at least as of today, the better option for player enjoyment and user experience compared to AAA companies and games. In part also because it is easier for me to record them, because my computer is getting kind of old. And with the genres, I want to stay pretty flexible. I don't want to cement myself into one particular niche. There are a lot of hidden gold indie games. Yeah, I really think you should do the anatomy trend with the sisters. You mean doing a more spicy drawing with the sisters? I could try, but I really do not want to. Like, the problem is not necessarily, like, it's not that I personally disagree with drawing spicier stuff. The problem is primarily Twitch. I know that Twitch is very conservative under that point of view, and I do not want to risk getting in trouble, you know. I know that at one point Twitch allowed for even partial nudity or even full nudity as long as it's artistic, but then they had to walk it back like 2 days after because people immediately tried to exploit it by making like their avatars like softcore porn essentially. Oh, it's a trend, like you should search it up later. Okay. I think your message didn't appear on YouTube, but I can read it on the thing. Yeah, you didn't hear about it? Like, there was a time, a specific time, it was a few years ago, where Twitch allowed for partial nudity as long as it was artistic or for educational purposes. And then people started basically, it was, imagine like hot tub streamers, but on steroids. And because of that, Twitch had to walk it back. It's a trend, you should search it up. Anatomy trend. Let me look it up real quick. Anatomy trend. I don't know, if you can give me some links, I will happily check them out. I'm not really active in terms of trends and stuff like that. Yeah, like if you can fill me in, so like what does it consist of mainly? Like, would it be okay to, for example, if I draw a woman with a bare chest, as long as it's not the main focus? Or do you mean anatomy as in drawing like the muscle anatomy? Can send the link. Can you send it if you are on Discord? Can you send it over on Discord? Then I can check it over there. And now this is kind of topic. I got my drawing tablet and the first drawing I did got fixed with AI. Oh really? Like, did you post it on Twitter and some idiot said, I fixed it with AI. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I sent it there, but it's no nudity, it's about the bone structure. Oh yeah, fair enough. Twitter and Discord, even on Discord. I mean, if you want, I can advise you guys some art Discords that I follow that specifically say no AI bullshit. So you guys can feel free to give to show your artwork without having those problems. Did you see that Double Fine is gonna keep its IPs after splitting from Xbox? No, what games did Double Fine do? From what I've heard, like Xbox is not doing so well, or Microsoft in general. I think, at least from the gaming section. I would most likely not post anything there since I would be so embarrassed with the quality. No, don't be embarrassed. Like, if anything, it's a good opportunity to see your mistakes, because, you know, everyone does mistakes, and a good opportunity to fix those mistakes. Don't be worried about bad art, because everyone has done bad art at some point. Or maybe you say it's bad and it's not bad at all. That is something that happens to me as well. Maybe I do something that I think to myself, this one is kinda shit, but then I show it around and everyone says, wow, that's so cool, how did you do it? Brutal Legends Psychonauts. I am familiar with Psychonauts, I've never played it though. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Xbox like purging a bunch of different studios, and they changed also their CEO, which also wants to like do some radical changes in order to fix the failures they've been cooking over the last couple of years. I think that was it, right? I mean, as long as it eventually leads up to good games being made again, I mean, at this point they can try whatever attempt they want to try. I still do think that indie games are way better. They've been for quite some time now. The new Xbox CEO wants to drop the cloud gaming and bring back exclusives. Yeah, I mean, that is probably the best option, because with exclusives, Xbox has been at a rough spot for quite some time. Even though, if it was for me, I would ditch consoles and exclusives entirely. Like, they made sense back in the day, but today they are more of a crutch than anything. Unless you are a company like Nintendo, which you can make your games depend exclusively on the consoles, but for something like Xbox and PlayStation, which are essentially the same exact console, except the only difference is the name and color. Like, for those types of console, it doesn't make sense to have exclusives. Especially since they will inevitably make those exclusives not exclusives after a couple of years anyway. Like, at least, like, they always release them, at least with Sony. They say it's an exclusive, then after 1 year or two, they release it on Steam. Like, at that point, just not make them exclusive in the first place. There's the Look Aside game, and that indie game is amazing. Yeah, that's another one I do want to eventually bring to the channel. It's one of those games in my wish list. Although there are others that I am more interested, generally speaking. If you can try avoiding all spoilers for that, it's amazing. Yeah, I don't know absolutely anything about it. I know only that it has like an Undertale type of point of view, like a bird's eye point of view. Only thing I watched is the trailer, which I barely remember, and some of the promotional material, but other than that, I don't know absolutely anything. Not your type of game? No, I think it is my type of game. It's just not... I think now I am more hyped for trying other games, but it is still in my wish list. What other hidden indie games have you found? I mean, there's plenty. Some of the ones actually, let me look them up real quick. Some of the ones that I've already played are Darkest Dungeons. Let me see. Dragon's Dogma is not really indie, but it's very old. Dwarf Fortress, Enter the Gungeon, Faith, that's another great game. Forever Winter, Faster Than Light. Let's see. Haste, another great game. Ahead in Time, it's also really nice. High Fleet, it's a really unique one. I was drawing all British men in a grand ball in a substitute period, and the teacher came to me and showed the drawing to the whole class because he thought it was good. I can imagine the embarrassment, but I mean, did people like it at least? I'm always looking for new indie games to try. Yeah. Like, okay, if you can tell me some of the genres that you like, I can try to give you a list of the games of that genre that I've tried, and then you tell me if you have played them, and if not, I will tell you my reasons why that game that I played, I liked it. They did not like them? Oh, I mean, I know it can be embarrassing and like it is totally legit, but don't let those moments stop you. Like, that moment is temporary, and most importantly, your current skill level is temporary. You can only, with drawing, you can only go up. So as long as you take your time and practice and draw, and especially enjoy drawing, you will reach to a point where people will appreciate your art. For me, like, for example, for me, apart from art teachers, I've had the kind of the opposite problem, in which, like, other than art teachers, whoever I would show my drawings, whether it is family members or friends, they would all tell me how good it was, even when maybe it wasn't. But not necessarily because they were lying to me, but because to someone who's never drawn anything, a lot of bad drawings look really good to them. And because of that, sometimes it happens that you get a lot of praise, but it's kind of misguided, and it kind of gives you a sense of false positivity, which will trick you into thinking then that you are actually good, when in reality maybe there are a lot of things you can improve. I would rather have people tell me that my drawing is shit, rather than telling me that it's good when in reality it isn't. They said that I should have drawn Hitler instead. Okay, typical meme moment. I mean, another thing that I've always... Oh, sorry. First I want to reply. Sorry, I kind of missed what you said. Yeah, so I was saying, since you are looking for new games to try out, if you tell me more or less your, like, what genres you prefer, what genres do you like, I can try to give you some a list of what I have of those games, and if you haven't played them, kind of tell you why I personally like them, if that's okay. If that's okay for you, like, maybe that could be a good way for you to try and explore new things. Like, what type of games do you usually enjoy playing? Sorry. They said that I should, yeah, they said that they should have drawn Hitler, but I mean, yeah, so there are some, like, with memes and stuff, I do eventually want to draw some high quality memes, like actually drawn memes, but I don't know if I currently have the time for them. Possibly all kind of indie games. Okay, that's making things a little bit difficult. Okay, so lately what have you been playing in terms of indie games genres? Like, have you been playing Metroidvanias or I don't know, puzzle games, platformers, roguelite? I have a bunch. Like, if I had to give you the indie games that I have, the list would be too big. So maybe if I can give you some suggestions based on what you've been playing recently, if that makes sense. Everything except platformers. I'm not a huge fan of those. Yes, it makes sense. Let me see. Some of the games. Okay, not platformers. Okay, there are some games that. Okay, there is one. The genre is like crafting. Actually, let me just show you. I think we'll take this. Since we are kind of halfway, we'll take this opportunity to take a short break. But instead of me just walking away, actually, okay, I have to walk away just 2 seconds. Let me just fill my bottle of water, and I will be right back. Just a matter of literal seconds. 1 second. Ah, there we go. Good. Let me just drink some water, and in the meantime, let me show you some trailers of indie games that I don't think you have played. I'll try to give you a good variety of games. Do you want me to give you games that are already obtainable, or do you want trailers of games that are coming soon as well? In the meantime, let me try and find the first one that comes to mind, which is one of those. It's actually two of them. They are not made by the same people, but they are very similar in terms of style and vibes. The first one is a potion making game. Anything is fine. Also, my bad. Yeah. Okay, let me find the videos themselves. First one is Potion Craft trailer. I will. The first two games are both. They are both medieval themed, but their style is as if they are drawn on those old medieval manuscripts. Although they are very similar, they are made by different teams, but they are both very cozy and very nice to do to play. That is for if you want to have a more chill experience, let's say. Let me find some actual gameplay trailer. Written on old manuscripts. I think I know the game. Yeah, there's two of them. One is older. I will show you in a moment. Good, let me set it up real quick. Okay. Where is this one here? Can I... No, I don't want to place on full screen because it would mess up my view. I think this will be enough. Okay, let me check if the audio will be okay. Yeah, this one is potion craft, and you essentially are an alchemist and you create potions to sell. And it has a progression system and stuff like that. Really, really chill. And then there's another one that's very similar and it's much more recent. It's called Scriptorium. Let me see. Trailer. This one has a it's much more sandbox like in comparison. It has also a story mode with progression system where you have to fulfill requests of customers, but it also has a free mode where you can create whatever you want with everything available already. Let's check it out. Yeah, it is really cute. And it also gives you a lot of opportunities, like here you can really go crazy with your creativity. And you can really make some places that are really out of an old manuscript. And people have already been using it for like D&D campaigns. This one is really, really nice. Then if we really want to go on a totally different genre, I can suggest you maybe this game called High Fleet. It's like a fleet carrier simulator which takes heavy inspiration from Dune. Let me see if I can... Yeah. This one is basically like it's in the future in a fictional desert world where people instead of using tanks they use these giant flying machines, and you control your own fleet, and as you progress in a randomly generated world, it's very roguelite in some aspects. It's kinda like similar to FTL, Faster Than Light, in the sense of you start with nothing, and then as you progress and try to survive as you go on, you upgrade your ships by new armaments and try to reach to the end of the level or to the end of the world or campaign. it's totally different vibes from what I've shown you so far. Let me see if you have already seen it. It has like a story mode and everything. The graphics are really nice for being an indie game, and I think it's made by only one person. It is very inspired by Dune. You can even create your own flying machines. Some parts look like an epilepsy simulator, pretty much, yeah. I really do like how they made the explosions, which are really realistic. Like, despite being a 2D game primarily, I really do like the visuals of this game. And it has some fleet management type of things, because you need to keep in track your munitions, your the fuel supplies. You can even detach some parts of your fleet to different locations. It has it has a lot of skeuomorphism, like has those analog knobs and things that emulate the old Soviet era type of machinery. Okay, let me advise to you one last game, and then I will continue the drawing. This one is a top-down shooter called Ruiner. They recently announced the second game, but I really advise getting the first game because it's really good. Let me see if I can find some trailers. One trailer, yeah, let's start finding this one. Does it show some gameplay? Yeah. This one is like cyberpunk, hordes of enemies, shoot everyone type of game.
Get up, puppy. They hacked your brain. They took your brother. Sent you to kill a man. They took it all and they left you to die. Here we are, puppy. Together. At the bottom. We will fight.
Devolver Digital, so a really good indie publisher.
We will hunt them down until we get it all back.
Yeah, similar. The gameplay is similar but different. It doesn't have the one-hit mechanic.
Like I fucking care.
It's very arcadey in some aspects.
If you survive this, meet me where heaven falls.
Yeah, this is a really cool game that I've played a long time ago. But yeah, like I hope these first proposals have got your curiosity enough. Maybe in other streams I will do some more suggestions if you guys like this use of the break. Do you ever wish a video game to be a movie? Depends. Because as you may know already, video games made into movies, they do not have a good track record. But to be completely honest, I don't think it's really needed. Like, they are their own mediums, and arguably there are some video games that are so good that they can easily rival existing movies. Take for example the Metal Gear series, or even simpler things like Undertale. Like, those have stories that Hollywood can only dream of. If anything, sometimes I do wish that some of the projects that I do wish they would become more than drawings. As I've said, some of the projects, including this one, they've come to mind as a what if there was a game about X, Y, and Z. Like, it will be really nice to see some of my ideas become concrete in some form. I want to watch a movie about this project. To be honest, I don't know how it would look like, a movie about this project in particular. I imagine it would be, if we had to choose like a director, I think Tim Burton would be the perfect one for this type of project. But I do imagine this one to be primarily animated, like not live action. I imagine this one to be animated. Who knows? Maybe one day. Imagine, like, I propose this project to Glitch Studio. Maybe it would be a cool thing to do. One can only dream, though. Who knows? I mean, one part of me says do not get too hyped about stuff that may eventually not happen at all. But at the same time, I want to be, let me dream a little bit. It doesn't hurt. an animated series of this, I think it will go very hard. Although I do have another project that I want to eventually do, which will be primarily thought as if it was a video game. And similar to this project, it is an improvement of original concept that I've already made in the past that I want to expand and improve upon. Like, I think that for this project in particular, I do have like a very specific scene animation. Let me show you in a moment. Like, another reason why I wanted to do this project is because I have a very, I don't know if it has ever happened to you guys, but when you can imagine something so vividly that you have the perfect image in mind on how something would look like. And I do have that sort of feeling for this project, for a specific scene. And the specific scene that I imagine is a very like 2 to 3 like few seconds clip of her getting annoyed by one of her little dolls and basically digging her nails into their eyes and then their mouth just to make them stop being annoying. And I can already imagine their style, like the style of the animation, the vibes, the camera angles, the lighting. And I think that maybe if we go in the very late stages of this project, I may actually try to recreate that animation snippet. I'm gonna be a squished cheese ball today. I've been writing that to every streamer I come across. Well, you mean this project? Or the question, do you ever wish a video game to be a movie? But yeah, like, I do want to eventually recreate that scene, that clear scene that I have in mind. Although it will be at the very late stages of this project. I can already imagine this project taking a long time. Considering the amount of images that we need to create and, most importantly, the quality of those images. Going to squish cheese ball today. Huh. And why is that, I must ask? Why are you going to be a squished cheese ball? Speaking of, like, people being cheese balls, it's a trend. It's a trend too? I don't know, I love cheese balls. Okay. No, I thought it was something about being cheesy or being corny. Which, speaking of which, I've been like getting recommended videos on YouTube about people with super cringy and corny posts getting cooked by Instagram comments. Hey, welcome back. The indie game Scriptorium did pique my interest. Thanks for it. Hey, no problem. It's up to you if you wanna do that. I don't know if it's good to bring to the channel, mainly because it's, again, one of those games that I think that are very fun to play, but very boring to watch. The reason why I proposed it is mostly for you to try it out. It's one of those games that are very enjoyed on your own when you do not have nothing, when you don't have much else to do. So you play a very nice little casual game which doesn't necessarily have a clear objective, quest markers, missions, story. You just jump in, create what you want to create with the little game, and then that's pretty much it. Oh, if you like to do the indie game show again, yeah, I mean, if you guys like it, I would gladly do that. Although my Steam library is not the most like, I do have a lot of games, but most of the games are games that I've never played because I have a family share with like 5 other people. So most of the games are games that they have played that I haven't. One of which, funnily enough, is things that I do want to eventually bring to the channel. Things like I do want to bring eventually the Dark Souls games, which I've never played before. Another one is Expedition 33, but I think that will have to wait because I need to see if my computer can handle it, since it's a very recent game. Search Anatomy OC tutorial. Let me quickly check. Anatomy OC tutorial. On YouTube or in general? Because like on Google Images I see a lot of very basic things like how to draw anatomy with shapes, like something you would expect when starting to draw. Oh, Anatomy OC trend. Anatomy OC trend. Okay, is it something like... Let me see. Is it something like this? Is it like this one? Where you draw... Okay, now I think I understand. So, you draw your Cs and then you draw on top of it like how their bones are made, like how their structure is. Yeah, I think I could do that. I think this is also a good way to tell if you've made your anatomy correctly or not. I think I'm old since I'm not getting this. It's simply a trend where you have like you draw your character and then on top of it you draw the bones of that character, like as if to show how his skeleton looks like. I think it can be a good way to kind of check if you made your the anatomy of your character correctly. Marketing, how it became a trend. Oh, I do not. I do not that either. But, I mean, you know how it is with trends. There's not really a reason why something becomes a trend. Some things become trend just randomly. Even maybe some things become trends for stuff that happened even years ago. Like there's something that may be irrelevant for a bunch of time and then suddenly becomes relevant. And then everyone starts talking about it. Like, the dynamic of how trends are born, it's very weird. Although it's also true that nowadays trends live and die within 1 week. Similar with memes and stuff. Like, I remember when memes used to be, like popular memes used to last months. Recently learned about it from a trend and I immediately Thought of the sisters in your project. Really? Nice. From a friend. Okay, from a friend. Wow. Maybe the bone part is more suitable for Catherine, the sister wearing blue, rather than Dorothy. But yeah, I can see the correlation. Could be a nice surprise if there was something that was not a skeleton or part of human. And I think I just got that trend. Yeah, fair enough. Like on Pinterest, which like it always gives me suggestions on images to save based on what you usually search. There are always some very unique interpretations of either animals or characters with animals, and which is like something that's not AI slop, let's say. Like some very cool ways to interpret something that is completely new and not cliche. Some people do organs too. Yeah, I totally get that. I mean, we could do that, but right now I don't think it's a priority. Right now, my priority is pump out as much exploration type of illustrations as possible. Right now we are still establishing the overall world of this project. Once we have a lot of things established, then we can try and do some like redraw the same characters but in a different position or in a different setting, or maybe even with different clothes, different expressions. Right now we are still in a phase of we are drawing one unique drawing of one unique thing, so we'll end up with a catalog of items, visual language, designs that will act as their own references of some sort for future drawings. And then we need to think that all of the drawings that we are making are they must be done in favor of narrating a story / narrating a world. Like even in this illustration that we are doing, it's not because of a trend or anything, but because I want to tell a story indirectly to the viewer about the two main characters, the dynamics between them, their passions, their desires, their strengths and weaknesses, that sort of thing. I legit have my exams next month that is worth half my percentage, and I'm so scared because I legit don't know anything at all. What subject is it in particular? If it's anything related to math, then I'm afraid I cannot help you because I completely suck at math. I mean, it depends. I could try, but I forgot math a long time ago. Especially the more abstract part of math. Like, I remember in the last year of high school, the math I was doing was reaching metaphysical levels of insanity. Social science and math, yeah. Total foreign language for me. I'm sorry. Especially math. I have an entire book for maths. Oh Jesus. Let's say that I don't envy you at all. Sometimes, even to this day, I still have nightmares about oh, I have the exam and I didn't study jack shit. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Then I wake up and realize it was a dream, and I'm like, oh, thank God it's over already. It will happen to you as well. Like, even my parents to this day, sometimes they dream about still having the exams to do. I guess it's one of those things that they will never truly leave us. I mean, like, my brother is studying, I don't remember the exact name, but it's basically nature science. Right now he is studying symbiotic relationships and parasites. And he also sometimes stresses out about how much he has to study. But at least he has a group chat of other people doing the same course, and they always pass around notes and stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna survive. You are going to survive. You survived this far. If you did it this far, you will manage to do the rest of it. And remember, usually it's when we are most, not necessarily desperate, but when we don't know what to do is when we smarten up. Like, I remember when I was being very lazy at school, in order to, even in drawing, like, let's say that I had to do a drawing and I have an assignment and it's like 3 days before the assignment and I'm not nearly enough ahead, then because of the time pressure, you start thinking about ways to speed things up and skip processes that you would do in normal circumstances, but that will give you results either way. It's kind of a work smarter, not harder type of situation, you know? And usually, at least to me, those moments appeared whenever I felt the time pressure. It's like your brain switches up to hyperdrive and locks in, and it allows you to make some methods to speed things up and make things easier to account for the little amount of time that you have. Okay, let me see if I can do something cool with this one. I am an idiot. I could simply do on multiply. It's going to look ugly right now, but I will adjust it later. Like I remember when I was doing the illustration course, we had to do some drawings. We had to make a personal interpretation of the tarot cards, and I was so behind that I basically had to do 2 full illustrations per day. And I remember going into overdrive mode and basically printing out those illustrations in a very short amount of time. I'm definitely gonna turn into the Russian sleep experiment now for sure. Hey, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Did you miss me? I am back. Now, more hyped than ever. We started where we left off. I think it will take around 2 to 3 more streams before I complete this drawing, mainly because of the complexity of all of the different bottles, which is what we've been working on today. Okay, let's see how this one looks like compared with the others. But yeah, how have you been? Hope you had a nice vacation. How come did you come back so early? I mean, it was simply the time in which I was going to go back. If you remember, I said that I would have been away for 2 weeks and a half, more or less, and here I am. Okay, oops. Let's go to this one over here. Yeah, this one really needs some love, there we go. There we go. this one I think we'll go with a very simple shading. I don't think I'll add the transparency either, because most of this one will be covered behind the other bottles anyway. I love the pure joy of seeing you. Hey, likewise. How was your vacay? All good, very chill. Although no internet, no air conditioning, and I mean, it was nice because it's good to sometimes turn off the, stay isolated from the world for a little bit. But I did miss making these streams, especially since now that I'm back, I have I did say that I was going to start working, to really lock in and start working not only on streams but also on actual YouTube videos, which is what I've started to do. It's what I started to do today, because today I started editing the No, I'm Not a Human series that we've made, compiling together all the VODs and cut away some boring parts, do some light editing for eventually a release of the full playthrough within one single video, which will be available in the videos page of the channel. Gotta leave early? Hey, no problem. Thanks for coming. And welcome back to the company. But yeah, I am very hyped with these prospects. Hopefully I will pump out enough content to reach my current goal of the year, which is to at least reach 1000 subscribers. Although I will have to see, because I do want to make some more shorts content as well, but I don't know if time will allow me to do so. Because I will probably start working on some commissions as well, some private commissions as well. So I will have the commissions to work on and the actual video to work on. So I don't know if I will have time to work on shorts as well. But I will do my best to pump out some more regular content, especially now that we are started to make gaming streams a habit. So let's say that we will not run out of content to showcase on the main channel page. But yeah, how about you? Did you have some nice vacations? Guess what? What? Do you have any good news? Let me... Okay. And then I did my second art trade ever, and also my first ever animation. Ooh, nice. Can I see the animation? If it's possible, of course. I am really curious. Hey, that's a lot of progress. Let's say that this period has been really positive for Soul. I'll post it on my YouTube. Let me see if I can. I don't remember if I am subscribed, but I cannot because of the YouTube of YouTube being broken as always. I cannot see the chat. If you are on the, I don't remember if you are on the Discord. If you are, post your link to your channel so I will be able to check it out later. I don't have any score. Oh, that's okay. But yeah, either way, very happy for you. Seems like we are all getting some good improvements over the past month or so, which is really nice. Try and fix this one over here. There we go. We talked about a lot of things. It has been a very nice reunion so far in this stream. Posted it? Okay. Let me check it out real quick. Let me see if I can find the channel by... Can you post the link in the chat so I can quickly check it out? Actually, wait, let me see if I can search for your... wait, it doesn't let me... Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, now I think I see it. The short, let me see. Hey, that's pretty nice for first animation. It's the cat eating, right? Yeah. If that helps, I would recommend checking some animation tutorials and stuff, so you have a reference to eventually improve and make even cooler animations. Like, your style is similar to a lot of other similar artists. It's mostly commentary channels, like, you know, those commentary channels that have an animation style, and they usually talk about different things about their lives. It kinda reminds me of those types of channels. Still, you are digital. I mean, that's no problem. There's like, it only means that you'll have all the time to learn it eventually, right? Just because you're new doesn't mean you cannot improve. Mama Star looks like a Romanian artist. You can guess by looking at it. I mean, I'm not too familiar with Romanian artists, so I don't think that style is particularly unique to Romanians. I mean, I don't think so. But do you have some particular content creators from which you've taken inspiration? You can guess by looking at it. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Not really like... I like to give it my own kind of whimsy. There are... let me see if I can find... there is a channel, but it is mostly a... let me see if I can find the exact... artist. Because there is this channel that makes music, but it has a very unique art style, but I don't think it's made by the same two people. Kinda reminds me of... let me see if I can... is this animated? I don't know. Cover art by... okay. I will give you... I will post... if it will let me, a music video which has a very particular art style, which I think is kind of similar to yours. I mean, you tell me what you think, sir. What do you think about? It's a visualizer of this music artist that has it mostly does weirdcore in terms of genre, but second. Okay, yeah, check this out. Let's see if it allows me. Yes. I think you should give it a watch. Let me know what you think. Yeah, like it is kind of similar to yours. You could take some inspiration from that. Like I know that you say you don't take inspiration from a particular person, but I highly advise you to find some artists that you like, maybe ones that are similar to what you do, because then it will give you a lot more inspiration and it will give you room to improve. It is quite similar. Yeah. There are plenty of artists that do something like that. Now I don't know nor remember the names, but if you look around, I'm sure the algorithm will start advising you. There's another one. Let me see if I can find it. Name was I don't remember the name of the... there was this channel that made a specific video, although it's a bit old. I need to find it. Let me quickly find the channel, then I will link it to you. She does like she talks about stuff and she has her own character animated, although it's very far behind. Let me just quickly search for it. It was a video about AI. Like, that video itself has her real face, but the other videos are more me see. If I look for AI, maybe. Yes. It's this channel over here. I will link to you. Let me see. I don't know, I will link to you a random video. It has a really nice art style. It's not quite your art style, but I do find some similarities. There you go. Like, she makes plenty of videos about different stuff, and she has this really nice art style, and I see something similar from commentary channels. Yeah, like they are really nice. I think you want to go for something similar. So my advice to you is look for similar content creators, because then they will give you enough inspiration to improve. Like, you can see what they do and be like, I could try do something similar, right? And this will greatly improve what you do. That's the same approach that artists do. Like, they find some artists that they like and then try to learn from what they do already better, like what they can do in a better way, and not necessarily like copy their exact style, but copy either their method or some parts of their style. And since you take inspiration from different sources, you will eventually reach your own style, which is a mix of different parts taken from different people. I hate when my text doesn't appear and it just deletes itself. Yeah, it's YouTube being YouTube. It's always done that, and I don't know if there is ever a fix. I've searched online about what may be causing that problem, but from what I've seen, it's just totally random. I think it has something to do with the English alphabet, but I'm not entirely sure. Either way, it's very, very messy, very, very fucky sometimes. I'm the kind of person to have motivation all of a sudden, and I do it partially, and then just leave it undone. Yeah, that's something that you should completely avoid. I am kind of the opposite. Like, I oftentimes find myself not having motivation at all, but once I start doing things, I just do them until the end. Because I do not like... Of course, there's been some times where I didn't complete stuff, but I am someone who doesn't really like seeing incomplete stuff, especially when it's my work and my projects we are talking about. Like these projects, I always make sure to make things that I actually want to do, because then whenever I like stop, I do want to continue it, and then I am 100% sure to continue it. I think you should do the same. The thing is, I get busy and forget it. Yeah, fair enough. Although, if possible, like if you can, there is a method that I watched from a YouTube video. I don't remember the name. It was more about what to do, like if you are out of ideas. But I think it can work in this setting as well. Like, let's say that you want to draw stuff, and one thing that I think will work is like you sit on the desk and just open the program, or even on a piece of paper, you open whatever program you do and just do one single random line. At that point, like, what do? You just stop there and don't do anything? No, at this point you've just started, and since you are already here, you might as well continue and start doing something, right? So try doing this, and I think you will be much more productive. I mean, you don't have to dedicate entire afternoons to drawing, especially if you have a pretty busy day. But at least dedicate 1 hour. If you can, maybe even 1 hour and a half. That's better than doing nothing. Especially in animation, it's very important to dedicate a lot of time in it, because as you will probably realize pretty soon, animation is very, very time consuming. When I get time is the time to sleep. I mean, to be like, if you look at me, I am streaming. I usually stream quite late. Like, I start at 8:30. Right now it's almost 11:30 p.m. for me. So I do have some stuff during the day. Like, I do work for my channel and stuff, but the only time in which I can safely do these streams, with the exception of Saturdays, but all of the other streams I do it in the evening. But yeah, if you can find that hour in the middle of the day, maybe 1 hour that you spend doing absolutely nothing otherwise, if you can dedicate it as much as possible of it to drawing, I think you will greatly benefit from it. Especially for animation, because animation takes a shit ton of time. The more you go ahead and the more complicated you want your pieces to be. Some of them are finished, like the layering pages. Yeah, like, but if you struggle with finishing things off, you should do what I do, is you set up a schedule. And you say, okay, from this hour to this hour, I do this type of thing. Then from this hour to this other hour, I do this other type of thing. You love those? Nice. So yeah, so if you struggle with organizing yourself or find time, you try to make like a simple, you make a simple timetable, right? And you say like, okay, at this hour I do this thing, at this hour I do this other thing, at this hour I do this other thing. Like, try to get yourself organized, and it will be tricky at first, but the more you do it, then, at least for me, the struggle is the first steps. Then once it becomes a routine, it will be automatic. Speaking of which, let me quickly do a brief comparison of the progress that we have done so far. I think there are still quite some perfume bottles that, especially like this one, that we need to work on. I think it's the last one, but I think we can continue it next time. the progress that we have made. Oh wait, let me turn on the doll. Like, the progress that we've made is, I'd say, not big in terms of portion of the drawing being continued, but significant in terms of details, because if you look at the comparison between how these photos were left off, with the exception of this one, I think they received a very big improvement. Next stream, I think we'll finish this one up, start actually shading each and every one of them so that they do not feel this flat, and then start working on the other elements of the illustration. To be honest, when I do that, at least someone would disturb me all of a sudden every second. I mean, yeah, you also need to learn how to set your boundaries. If you can find a time where you know you will get disturbed the least, but if you think that animation or art in general is something that you genuinely want to do and something that you really want to like make a career out of it in the future, you need to start dedicate some time and get serious about it, even at the point of like not allowing yourself to be distracted. Because with things that are very important to you, it's very important to dedicate as much time to it without interruptions. I mean, I'm not saying that you should lock yourself in the room and not interact with anyone, but at the same time, you should not allow people to constantly interrupt you to the point that they are a detriment to your progress. The thing is that I have to listen to my family members, and plus they don't really respect boundaries. Yeah, you can tell them, you can ask them politely without necessarily going to a fight. Like, you can tell me, hey, I want to practice this for a certain amount of time. Could I please not get disturbed for this amount of time? Like, it's something very simple that you can ask politely without necessarily starting a fight. They don't really care. I mean, if you ask them nicely and make them understand, I think they will be comprehensive, especially if it's something that you really like. Like with anything else. I don't know. Now, I don't remember what if you are doing, like, you are doing middle school, right? There is still a lot of time to decide what to do in the future, but you can start to think and plan ahead as to what you really want to do. And if it is something important and something that will become eventually a career, I think it will be very important to let people know to take things seriously. If not, if you cannot do it during your free hours, you can try to find, I don't know, some beginner courses or something like that. Although if you cannot do it, you can, without any problems, try to learn by yourself. Although it will be a little bit difficult, but yeah, my advice to you is try, if you really like animation or art in general, try to find some time to dedicate. Even if it's just 1 hour, it's still better than nothing. Because the problem is, if you start to delay, then you will, before you know it, a lot of time has passed and it gets too late. Not really, because like art you can learn at any stage, but since you are young and you have the opportunity to start early, I would advise you to do so. I'd like to leave a mark in the world, but not known as much. That is pretty ambitious, but I mean, anyone can leave a mark in the world in their own way. You don't necessarily need to be an international hero to leave your mark. There are plenty of people that no one knows or remembers, but that they've done an impact. I wouldn't try to focus too much on those sort of things because they would be too much of a burden. Try to focus on the small things first, step by step, little by little. Then those things will add up over time. But I mean, I hope my little rambling has helped you a little bit. Maybe we can talk about it later on another time. In the meantime, let me make a quick screenshot of the current progress. It's not a huge amount of progress, but I think it's meaningful. And it's the type of progress that it's slow but steady and necessary to reach this quality of illustration, which is taken some time, but we are really at the final stages. There really isn't much left to do other than these pieces of the background. Let's check a quick before and after. I think that the glow up is very much noticeable. That I say we will continue this on I think we'll continue this on Friday. What can I say? It's been a very amazing first return after the vacation period. Today we are back as stronger as ever, and yeah, I'm really happy to be back doing the streams and expect more actual videos coming soon. Right now I am working on making the video of all the VODs of the playthrough of the last game that we made, the No Not the Human, and then this week we'll start the new gaming series, which I will post the poll soon to determine which one the next game will be for the next gaming series. Hey, thank you guys for coming, and it's been a pleasure for seeing you guys all once again. We will meet each other in 2 days. We will see each other on Wednesday, in which, as we've done before, as per schedule, we'll continue the other project involving the animal robots. Whereas for this one, we'll pick it back up on Friday. Again, it's been a pleasure seeing you guys once again. Having said that, this has been the Void Executive, and I will see you in the next company meeting. Have a good night, everyone.